الزول تغربولا يفما ذي السماء مزيغا من ذات اللام. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Salut, hi, привет, shalom ومرحبا. Usually I make videos for the Algerian people to explain the situation or to suggest some solutions. But in this case, today, I am making this video for the international community. As the world can see what is going on here in Algeria, the Algerian people cannot explain itself to the international community directly, because as a matter of fact, all Algerians representatives do not represent the Algerian people, whether they were from the regime or from the opposition, because nobody represent us. The Algerian people is suffering because he cannot express itself. The Algerian people is suffering under the control of the military forces. Yes, Algeria, the Algerian people are living a coup d'etat. It is a coup d'etat. It is not direct, it is not clear, but it is a fact. As you can see, as the world can see, several protestants, several citizens in the rallies were taken, kidnapped by the police because of one fact: they have this flag. Several doctors were stopped from working because of one fact: they have this flag. Several friends risk sanction that goes to 10 years in prison, 10 years in jail. Why? Because the fact they have this flag. This flag is not a political flag, and you know that. The international community know that. You all know that. You can see this flag in Algeria, you can see it in Libya, you can see it in Tunisia, you can see it in Morocco, you can see it in Niger, you can see it in Mali, you can see it in Egypt, and you can see it in the Canary Islands. It is a flag that represents the Amazigh identity. This flag represents us, our blood, our origins. The Amazigh people, the original people of North Africa. You know that? You probably know our history better than us. And yet, we are suffering on our own lands, suffering from the military forces, who is not loyal to the people, but it is loyal to some external interests. I'm not saying Western interests, I'm saying Eastern interests, Arabic interests. Some interests that have nothing to do with the people and nothing to do with the development of humanity. The Algerian people are suffering from the lack of freedom. We are not free. We are in a huge prison. It is a huge jail, and inside this jail there are hundreds and hundreds of other jails. This is Algeria now. The Algerian people now want to know, is there really an international community? The Algerian people now want to know. As you can see, the commander-in-chief of the army has no legal authority to give orders to the police to arrest people for the identity flag. He has no power to give orders to the judiciary authority. As you can see, now the army controls all civil authorities: the executive authority, the legislative authority, and the judiciary authority. As you can see, judges now Usually they used to give orders using because of some phone calls from some rich people. You probably know that. Now they are giving orders because not of a phone call but of a talkie-walkie call. As you can see, some friends are going to jail because they simply want freedom. They simply want freedom. As you can see, some friends are going to jail and leaving their parents, their children, their families, and their friends, crying for them because of this flag. As you know, it is absurd. It is really absurd to think that this flag is threatening the Algerian Union. It is absurd because this flag do not represent a region, do not represent a state, a small state or a small district. This flag represents the whole North Africa. But yet, we are being jailed because of it. We are suffering because of it. The Algerian people now are heading to the international community. Do you exist? These are the serious questions that we are asking. Do you really exist? Does the United Nations exist? Does the Security Council exist? Is there really international law? Are there really international treaties? Are there really human rights? This is what we're asking, because we are suffering. I know because of this video, probably I will be kidnapped. Probably I will be tortured to keep me silent, or to punish me for speaking. And this is why I'm heading directly to the international community. Where are you? Why you are silent? We are being tortured. Last Friday, women, children, people with special needs were beaten in the streets by the police, while 40 million Algerians are with this flag screaming and saying Gaid Salah is a traitor. I'm not saying it. You just have to listen to the rallies. This is what people are saying. جيش شعب خوا خوا والقايد صالح مع الخونة. The army and the people are brothers, but Gaid Salah is among traitors. This is what the people are saying. That means the commander-in-chief of the army do not represent the Algerian people. This government do not represent the people. All Algerian representatives do not represent the people. The people are represented by themselves in the rallies. And the people are beaten in the rallies by the police, civil police, police with civil suits, and police with ordinary suits, blue suits, as you see. Cops, usual cops. So, I'll keep my video short. And I hope that I won't be killed or tortured or something like that because of this video, because as you can see, the whole country is so messed up, and I guess that the whole international community is messed up too, because we're starting to lose trust in you, you know? We're losing trust in you. The Algerian people are losing trust in you. As you can see, this is your last chance. The Western has this last chance to make the Algerian people believe that it is actually a world of justice, because there's so much bad images in the past that the Algerian people have given hope on you. Now this is your last chance. Do you really exist? And if you do, what are you going to do about it? Hope I won't get killed. You know, I got a big mouth, as you can see. Probably they're gonna torture me and kill me. Damn, Yahoo, yeah, Yahoo.